The surge of Russian gangsters in the UK drug trade. Did you know that in recent years the presence of Russian gangsters in the UK drug trade has surged, with estimates indicating a 300% increase in their involvement? How are these powerful players reshaping the landscape of organized crime in Britain? In this video, we will explore the growing influence of Russian gangsters on British drug lords and delve into how their partnerships are transforming the UK drug trade. From reviving dormant operations to introducing new methods and routes, the impact of Russian organized crime is reshaping the illicit market in unprecedented ways. Historically, the relationship between Russian organized crime and British drug lords has been complex. After the collapse of the Soviet Union in the early 1990s, a new wave of Russian gangster influence emerged globally, penetrating various markets, including the UK. While past interactions were often characterized by rivalry and competition, recent collaborations have allowed these disparate groups to unite, sharing resources, networks, and strategies to dominate the drug trade. Let's take a closer look at specific cases where Russian gangsters have revitalized British drug operations. The resurgence of the family. This notorious group, known for its strong connections with Russian organized crime families, has rekindled ties with British drug lords, facilitating large-scale importation of synthetic drugs into the UK. The case of Dimitri Ivanov, a prominent Russian gangster. Ivanov was linked to a major heroin trafficking ring that partnered with British distributors, rejuvenating stagnant markets and introducing a new line of potent heroin. Money laundering tactics. Russian gangs have been instrumental in developing sophisticated money laundering techniques that allow drug lords in the UK to convert illicit gains into legitimate business revenue. Distribution networks. By merging their existing distribution networks, Russian and British gangs effectively doubled the reach of street-level drug sales, capturing substantial market shares in major UK cities like London and Manchester. The resurgence of Russian influence is shifting the dynamics of the UK drug trade. Law enforcement agencies face significant challenges as global crime becomes more interconnected. The rise of Russian gangsters complicates existing efforts to combat drug trafficking, necessitating enhanced cooperation between international law enforcement agencies. Moreover, the evolution of these criminal networks prompts a reevaluation of strategies aimed at dismantling drug operations, highlighting the need for a more comprehensive approach to tackling organized crime. Additionally, the revitalization of British drug lords by Russian gangsters could have severe consequences for communities across the UK, leading to increased drug addiction rates, violence, and the cycle of crime. The intertwining of these networks brings forth a new era in organized crime, requiring vigilance from policymakers and communities alike. As one law enforcement officer stated, the alliance between Russian and British gangsters demonstrates a worrying trend in organized crime. Their ability to share resources and expertise is a significant threat to public safety. Experts on drug trafficking also emphasize that this resurgence is not just a local issue. It's part of a broader global narcotics problem that must be addressed through international collaboration. In summary, the rising influence of Russian gangsters in the UK drug trade has significant implications for crime and society. By revitalizing dormant operations and forging new partnerships, they are reshaping the landscape of organized crime in Britain. It's crucial for law enforcement and communities to remain aware of these dynamics to combat the ongoing threat of the drug trade effectively. We want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the influence of Russian gangsters in the UK drug trade? Share your opinions in the comments below, and don't forget to check out our next video where we delve deeper into organized crime and its impact on society.